Hi, my name is Arius, and today we're going to talk about one of the most difficult event quests I've ever had to deal with, the Purifying Flames event. Now, many of you can probably breeze through this because, well, you're already God mode, and if that's true, maybe you can watch me and tell me what I need to do to improve. But for the rest of us, check out how easy it was for me to finally beat the Purifying Flames with this God mode setup that I borrowed from Darius. And even crazier, we're gonna finish this event quest without using food, potions, or revive scrolls, just regen. So it took me a minute to get used to it. But once I learned that you could regen enough magic and stamina to use multiple skills and spells, it really made this build worth it. The best part about it, even if it would help, you don't really need any fire-resistant armor. That means my intention of making the ultimate build that would work anywhere in PvE and PvP is slowly starting to become a reality. Although we're not quite there yet, Darius has already begun introducing this God mode type of setup in the Lich's Tower event. Now that I've been able to make it work in Purifying Flames, we're much closer to this goal. So here's how it was done. First thing, you'll need Lord's Mail. Yup, that's right. It's an artifact chest piece that drops from various chests. You have a low chance at getting it with gold chests and a higher chance with Elder and Legendary. The best way to farm for it is to keep doing Arena until you get as high up on the ladder as you can. That should get you some epic chests and legendary chests if you can get to Imperial Arena. Or you can grind the Abyss for gold chests. I show you how to do that in this video linked here. So first get your Lord's Mail because not only does it give you health regen, it also boosts any magic and stamina regen you will have from your other armor pieces. That's essentially why Lord's Mail is so critical to this build. So here's what else you'll need. To beat the Purifying Flames event, of course you'll need a fire weapon and fire spells. I'm a two-hander using a double drain fire sword. You can choose to use versatile or light too. Actually, it's better if you have a shield because it does give you more advantages. Just keep in mind that I'm making this from the perspective of a two-hander and that you should adjust your skills as necessary. For gear, starting with gauntlets, I have Fire Enchanted Dragon Bone with PDIA and Prolong Elemental Conditions by 16%. For the rest, I'm using my Grand Champion Helmet with Cleaving and Spell Resist, as well as my Peerless Blades Boots of Health with Spell Resistance and Resist Physical Damage at Critical Health. Although I'm not very fond of this secondary enchantment, I'd prefer a weapon resistance one instead. So here's my health necklace to boost the health regen. It has PDIA, Armsman 4, and Enchantment Synergy 4. I definitely could use better, but this guy will be good enough. The first ring I have is Stamina with PDIA and PDOC. The ring bonuses are not optimal, but Wall of Fire is pretty nice. The second ring is a magic ring with PDIA and EDOC. Ring bonus doesn't help me here, but it's nice having a magic ring with PDIA. So necklace and rings cover all the regen I need. And if you find that you need more, you could try switching out Wall of Fire for Absorb to restore health. And any abilities I have can be switched to Adrenaline Dodge or Renewing Dodge if you need more health or more magic restore. Adjust to what you think best fits your playstyle. If you're using a dodge, you can pretty much dodge the Mage Ice Spikes. Ward and Absorb can stop them too, so use what is best for your build. Note that I have 960 health, 550 magicka, and 340 stamina. So first, you'll have to fight the skeletons in this big room. They swing pretty hard, so the best way to avoid the damage is to stun them on the first hit by blocking, then cast Resist Elements, and try to stun them again with Staggering Bash if you have a shield, or use Dodge plus Ward to get away from the big swing. I don't use Adrenaline Dodge here to prove you don't need it if you play the build well, but if you're still learning, I recommend using all the dodges you need, plus Wall of Fire so you can keep dodging the big attacks while the wall burns down more of their HP. Use this strategy against all the skeletons. Draining their stamina will also act as damage mitigation since they won't be able to use their heavy hitting skills. So experiment with what's best for your playstyle. Once you fight through the skellies, you'll hit the next room full of necromancers. If you don't have any way of dealing with their ice spikes, then you're gonna get shredded for sure. To fight them, you're gonna want to block the first hit, then cast resist elements that either ward, absorb, or dodge when they ice spike. I use dodge so I can come back in with a hit into a strikes combo for 3 unblockable hits. In a few seconds, you'll get enough resources back for another ability or spell. You'll have ward up first, save it for the ice spike, or wait for the resist elements to charge up. You'll basically repeat the same for the rest of the necros, including the boss. Observe how even though I get to low health, I can still regenerate back up without even using food, absorb, or adrenaline dodge. All regen, baby, all regen. When you pull the chain, the gates open and you can go back to the original room to fight more skellies and retrieve the chest, or just keep going and finish the boss. There's no secrets here, so for me, there's really no reason to go back and fight the skellies. So time to charge right through and dust off the rest of these necromancers. So that's it. Hopefully that helps to encourage you to search far and wide for the Lord's Mail. And if you already have it, hopefully this gives you some great build ideas that can get all of us even closer to that dream of having
one build to rule them all.
My name is Arius, and I play games. Cheers, my friends.